What's up, guys? We're back for my fourth ROAPL game. This time I'm running some rain offense, and of course I run into Scizor with Latios and Celebi with Keldeo plus Thunderous, and it's just like, oh, great. So this matchup looks really dire right off the bat, but I know if I can keep spikes up against the Tentacle, then I can still find a way to make progress, just because that's how Black-White works. If you can pressure the spinner and keep spikes up in these games, then anything can happen. So I just know I got to be a bit more aggressive than my opponent, and it's fine. So right off the bat, he leads Politoed, chill with me. I lead Thunderous, it's a great start to the game. And he goes Celebi right off the bat, so I could get a Hidden Power Ice off into it for 36%. And now I know he's specially defensive. Like, okay, it's actually the only rocker on his team. So that's fine with me. Because I know it's kind of pressing the setting rocks, but he goes for a faster baton pass, which makes no sense. He's like, especially defensive with speed. But I don't. He goes Tentacle, whatever, and Tentacle takes 11 here, and then he goes for a Hydro Pump. So that means he's plus speed, Life Orb, Hydro Pump, Tentacle, and I'm just like, dude, you already have a fast Celebi, which means that Helio is annoying you in rain as is. Now you're a Life Orb. Like, it just doesn't. He basically forewent all sorts of defensive measures for the sake of that. But it worked. Okay, he got a free kill there. So I'm like, okay, this game is basically over. I'm going to do everything I can to battle back, but this looks bleak as shit. But I can keep spikes up against a life. Look, it's only doing 25. So and yeah, it looks spin, but he just dies to a crit gyro ball. And honestly, I would have actually not wanted to crit that because I could have got a couple more turns leftovers and forced him to Hydro Pumps and maybe kept rocks up at the end of that sequence. But whatever. Since he wasn't getting leftovers, he really wasn't recovering much each turn, so he could have died to spin. You know what it is. But he goes Keldeo, and he goes Sacred Turn and does 57, and that makes even less sense because, like, what's his Scarf for? Scarf Politoed doesn't exist anymore. Scarf Thunderous is, I guess, fringe viable. Scarf Scizor is the only steel type. I mean, that doesn't make much sense. So I'm just like, okay, I guess I'll just go to Tentacle here. That's fine. He I protect first as he goes Thunderous. Team like, okay, whatever. Now I just go Latios Dog. I can't risk his sub or anything. He goes Thunder. And to make matters worse, on top of literally everything, he gets the Thunder Para. And I'm just like, that's really obnoxious. At this point, it's like a 99-1 game. So I'm like, oh, damn. I'll do everything I can, but it looks pretty bleak. He goes Scizor, and I surf to 69. And it really sucks. He pursuits, and I surf again. But yeah, if I was able to live this sequence and not be parried, then I could have actually made a ton of use of this. But now I pretty much lose to Thunderous Teep here besides Keldeo. So I just go Keldeo here knowing that, okay, at least Celebi's in 2 kill range. And Politoed is as well. And he reveals he's not Scarf, but not Leftovers, which isn't even, I don't know what that is. But he goes Keldeo here. So all of a sudden, despite having such a huge advantage, he's banking on a speed tie instead of going to. I don't know why I didn't go to Celebi. It didn't make any sense to me. Whatever. So he goes to Keldeo, and I just surf it, and I do 62 here. That's great. And now all of a sudden, if I win this tie, actually, like I win the game. But I go Pods. I don't want to risk that at this point. And he stays in, of course, because he's just trying to fish up a storm, I guess. Whatever. I go Tentacle here, and now I can Toxic to Thunderous T, and that's huge because now between this and Ferrothorn, I'm like actually in good shape. And I protect on a nasty plot, which means that this isn't Scarf either. So he just decided, okay, my only speed control is a Scarf Scizor as my only steel type, which basically means that any Garchomp / dual psychic team is just going to shred him, but whatever. I go Ferrothorn here on the Thunder, and I chew that. And I'm able to chew another in all likelihood too after leftovers, so that's really cool. So now I could just stay in here. He doesn't get Max Roll. Max Roll wouldn't even kill him. It's max like 66. I go for the Gyro Ball. That's great. Weakness here. And now, judging by the damage, he might actually be modest. So there's a chance my Tentacle can outrun, but I can't risk that. So I actually go to my Politoed, my Keldeo, and I lock into Hidden Power Flying, which is really great. So yeah, honestly, I just want to point out here that if I have the freaking Latios not paralyzed, then the game literally ends on the spot. Like there's zero chance I lose. But whatever, I go Hidden Power Ice, Hidden Power Flying here, kill that. That's great. And now, for some unknown reason, he goes Keldeo instead of the Celebi, which I don't get. Especially defensive Celebi still eats 2 of these, but also Psychic always kills me. Like what? But whatever. I win the tie, which is more than justice considering he had everything before and he got the para when I just won the game without the para. So yeah, and now he goes Celebi here. I'm like, okay, it has to be like Stealth Rock plus Baton Pass plus Recover plus Psychic or something like that. So what I could do here is I could go to the tentacle here and this click toxic, but now I'm like, oh, okay, I want to stall enough turns so I could be in range. So I can protect first here since I am faster. Black Shield shows that, and I protect here, and despite being slower, he goes for substitute. And at this point, I'm like, so he has speed control, Scarf Sizzler with Life Orb Tentacle, and no Stealth Rock. It's like he just tried to counter team me as much as he possibly could for every. It's just so stupid. And obviously, I wanted to throw the para, but also I won if I just toxic there. So he must have like predicted the protect and knew he wasn't like what? But at this point, my team had already lost a week. But this game was so ridiculously stupid that like literally like one of my managers was like really upset at the opponent for bringing a team without rocks that had scarf scissors only like at this point I was just like okay man this is just stupid whatever. But it was funny how like annoyed that everyone else got. It was just like come on man. So yeah, I lost this, but I really should have won it like twice over. Whatever. Kebab is something else, all right, and he gets to drop there, which actually sucks because if he didn't, then I could have potentially gotten a toxic off, and I had a chance to maybe Scald spam the win, but he ended up going for Psyche. If he didn't choke, he probably won anyway because he would have just subbed again. But yeah, that's a wrap, unfortunately. And I just have a chance to crit to win. Yeah, actually, him not subbing there is a choke anyway because now I have a chance to crit to win. But obviously, I don't get it. So yeah, that's really stupid. And that's the game. So he doesn't have any rocks, and yeah, this is probably the like most infuriating loss ever because like he just has like all the like most like random nonsensical bullshit that just happened. Like it's kind of like one of those ladder games, But you can't let these games. You can't dwell on these games. I played really well just to claw back into it, and I was really proud of that, all things considered. And he kind of threw it away. So yeah, whatever. That's fine. Good game there. All right, next one's coming in a minute. Peace.